Okay, so I just finished watching Apple's spring iPad event, and here's everything that they talked about. First thing they talked about was the iPad Air. It now has a 11-inch and a 13-inch option. Here's some of the specs: a 12 megapixel camera, up to 1 terabyte, 4 new colors, Apple Pencil support, 5G, yada yada yada, M2 chip, still has Touch ID, Wi-Fi 6E. A lot of good things. I think the biggest thing people are excited about is the 13-inch size. We also got an iPad Pro upgrade, which has a M4 chip. This is the first Mac or iPad device, Apple device with M4. This iPad is really thin, and it's got an OLED display, which people are very excited about. 2 terabytes of storage, 11 and 13-inch Pro Motion, 5G, all that fun stuff, and it supports Apple Pencil Pro. Let's talk about that. So yes, there's a new Apple Pencil on the block, which is called Apple Pencil Pro. It's got a double tap feature like the old one. It's got a barrel roll, so you can do different features just by rolling it. It's got a squeeze feature. It has Apple Find My. It has wireless charging, all that, low latency, all this stuff. So it's basically an upgraded Apple Pencil, but it's a Pro, and it's the same price as the original one at $129. Apple also announced that they're going to have Final Cut Pro 2 and Logic Pro 2 for the iPad. Lots of AI stuff, so you can just add, for the soundtrack, you can add in for Logic Pro, you can add a soundtrack and it can split up the different layers, like with vocals, drums, using machine learning and AI. So you need the iPad Pro M4 to make that to work the best with that, but again, we're getting more updated features of Final Cut Pro and Logic Pro. And last, there is a new Apple Magic Keyboard, which they've just redesigned, so it's kind of the same thing. Right here's the first gen version of it. So they updated it, they added a function row at the top. It's better, has a better palm rest and better features. It's still very expensive, like $300 to $350 for this keyboard. I love my version of it, but I don't know if I would just spend $300 more for an upgrade. So, what were you most excited about this Apple event? The 11-inch, 13-inch iPad Air, the OLED iPad Pros, the new Apple Pencil Pro, or Final Cut Pro, or Logic Pro? Let me know.